All right, guys. We know. Another podcast, right? Another group of people with microphones. It'll be fun. I'm so happy that you're here. If you stay, great. If you decide to leave, we'll be really sad about it. Anyway, I'm Aisha.
I'm Mel.
And this is a Soulcial Werk podcast.
Welcome.
We figured it might make sense to do an intro video just so you guys know who we are and how did we even get here. So to start, I'm a social worker, licensed clinical social worker in New York. I got my MSW at Simmons, Go Sharks, and decided I was going to devote my life to social work. That sounds crazy. I really did, though. It took a while. Did not know this is where my life was headed, but yet here we are. I had gone to undergrad for psychology, took 2 years off of school because I had no idea what I was going to do. Was a case manager for a little while, and then decided social work, that makes the most sense. And by 2022, I was fully licensed. I am not currently practicing clinically, did that for a while and had to take a break. If you're a clinical practitioner, you get it, I'm sure. The burnout can be real. And now I'm making a podcast, so what a shift. Anyway, here's my co-host, my favorite person.
Oh, I'm your favorite person? Yeah, so I'm Mel. I am also a social worker licensed in New York State. I'm also Aisha wants me to say this.
I do.
I am a lovely person.
That's not right.
Oh, okay. I'm a doctor. I have a PhD in social work, so I really doubled down and decided that I'm going to devote my life to this. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I teach at Montclair State University. I am a alumni at University at Albany. And yeah, just happy to be here.
Big doctor, not the little one.
Not the little one. PhD.
So what is this podcast even going to be about?
We'll talk a lot about our lived experiences. We're both Black women. And we got stories for days. So we'll talk a lot about that, I'm sure. Friendship, community. We'll talk about social work practice and love. And also, I think we'll just talk about what's happening in the world. And so you have to stay tuned to find out more.
Yeah. I will also say we are social workers, but we're also human. So things might not always be as PC as they may be when we're practicing, but because we're real people and our goal is to be as authentic as we possibly can because that's just who we are. So forgive us if we're not always using clinical terms or we don't always sound like we're in the middle of session all the time. Sometimes things call for just a little bit of raw vocabulary. So bear with us. It'll be fine. I also thought it might be fun to tell you guys how we got here. Okay? Let me tell you this. Okay?
She is about to lie and exaggerate.
Black women don't lie. Okay?
Not Black women don't lie.
It's true. So we're hanging out one day, right? And Mel comes to me and goes, Aisha, we should start a podcast. And I was just like, no, I don't think so. I've done YouTube twice before. If you ever watch Blown Cousin, shout out to you. And so I was just like, feeling a little off about it, right? So I'm like, no, maybe not. And then one day I doubled back and I was like, maybe we could do this. Maybe it doesn't sound like the worst idea. And I was home at 10:30 at night and my brain just started going with all of these random ideas about said podcast that I was not doing, right? So I text Mel and I'm so sorry for texting you so late. We're doing the podcast. I got it just felt like literal universal downloads. Or I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. All right, bet. So I'm telling her all this stuff. She had the nerve to respond to me and say, wait, I actually do a podcast?
I was confused.
I said, you know what?
I was confused.
Whatever.
No, but in my defense, when I'm around Aisha, I talk, we generate ideas, and we have a good time. And so I just forgot.
She was blowing smoke.
I was blowing smoke. But
Here we are.
Here we are.
So
you can't say anything to Aisha unless you mean it, because look at me now. I deserve a founder's fee.
Send the invoice to my husband. Okay. The goal here was to just introduce you guys to our podcast, and thank you to anyone who's already followed our Instagram.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll also be on TikTok. Our goal is to get an episode out every week. hopefully. But we got big doctors in the building, so sometimes schedules get a little crazy. I will link everything in the description box and below so that you guys know where to find us. And we're just really happy you're here.
And shout out to my Montclair State University students for following us and supporting me. I love you all.
Catch us in the next video, which is going to be our first official full episode. We will see you there.
See ya. Go watch.